Okay. So I'm just practicing basically. Oh, cool. The light's actually better than you. So I'm just practicing. I hope you guys are good. And I'm on my couch. I have one dog here, one dog there, and the computer on me. Um, but I wanted to talk about this really important concept of like if you say so. I should have titled the stream that, but I'll do it after. So, if you say so is a really important concept, like in terms of self talk. And what made me think of it was somebody last night that said that they felt lonely. And I was thinking about that today. And I always just think of like different ways of like being of service and different things that have helped me. But so I'm lonely if you say so. Like your mind believes you and what you say to yourself, like your self-talk, more than other um, any other input that it gets. Um, and unfortunately, like something like 80 to 90% of most people's self-talk is redundant, negative, not productive. Did I say redundant? And self-deprecatory, right? So people will say, this is one thing that I can't even stand when someone's like, I'm broke. Like, if you say so, why not say, I'm not as rich as I'm going to be, or I'm choosing not to spend money on this specific thing? People will say, I'm fat. If you say so, why not like I'm working on losing weight, or I'm stupid? Like, and all it's like so much more powerful because you're saying it to yourself. So you're asserting it to yourself. So I would suggest, and this was really a helpful thing for me, anytime I said something negative to myself, I forgot to put all this like stuff on my neck. If I it's like salve. I forgot. I mean, what was I say? If what do you call it? Right. Any negative belief that you have, anything that you say either to yourself or out loud, like monitor that shit. Unless you want that, unless you want to be fat, unless you want to be broke, unless you want, you know, all the negative things that people just basically make like they just make it a statement to the universe. They assert it. What you do is assert it by saying something like that. The other one is just to wrap up what an autopilot thought is, or like a helpful tool to use when you're not doing something. Like right now, I'm focused on making this video and thinking of helpful tips and practicing doing live stream if anybody comes. Um, but when I'm not doing that, my backup thought, I've trained my brain. Remember to train your brain or to create a habit, any habit, good or bad, takes 21 to 30 days. So telling yourself, for me, gratitude is just helpful, but I also add different stuff like through different life situations. Maybe it's like, if, for example, someone was losing weight, like in a journey to lose weight, like, maybe having a mantra every day that they love their body and that they're healthily, getting to the place that they want to be, whatever it is. So it can be specific for different times in our lives, but when we're not talking on the phone with a friend and practicing active listening, hopefully as much as we can, engaged in an activity. So being focused on that, not letting the mind go into the nonstop mental chatter that science shows to be mostly negative, self-deprecatory, not productive, and redundant. So just even like getting, what do you call it? Like making a dent, like, 10% or something by adding an autopilot thought. So, if I don't know, create your own if you don't like thank you, but I think thank you is just easy. So instead of drifting off into like whatever, when I'm not, when I go to the trash, I'm saying thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. When I go to the laundry room, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. When something falls, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Um, Hondo had an accident in the house, like, I don't know, 3 weeks ago. And I just, while I was cleaning up poop, which is like really hard for me, I don't like disgusting things. Um, I was just so grateful that I had the paper towels and the cleaning things and everything that I needed to clean it, that kind of thing, right? Um, so everything is a blessing. And what was the last thing? I think I had a third thing. Um, Autopilot thought. Um, if you're not meditating, meditation, it's just sitting by yourself. Like, don't overthink the word. It's been so successfully like demystified. The meditation comes, the focus and concentration on just sitting with your breath, sitting in stillness and quiet for a certain amount of time that you build up. So start with 15 minutes, and after a week, go to 20 minutes. And if you want, use your autopilot thought as what you think of instead of and all the other thoughts that will go in your mind. I had this, hi Angela, how are you in New Zealand? I had this memory I wanted to share, this like story. A really nice, sweet girl. Her name was Connie Shin, and I love her to death. She used to take my classes at Earth's Power Yoga. Like, I used to teach 5, 6 times a week there for like a year. She would take like 4 to 5 classes a week for like that year. And she would say, always want to learn how to meditate. She's like, I really want to learn how to meditate. And I'm like, and during this period of time, and this is how much, because if I can just sit with somebody, we'll do a meditation. It's obviously going to end up going there. But so she would, so I'd say, listen. And at that time, I was teaching like 15, 20 classes a week all over Los Angeles. And Los Angeles is very widespread if you're not familiar with the geography, which I wasn't when I accepted all these classes and was just like hustling to teach anywhere I could when I first got here. And so I literally have like zero time and the traffic is brutal, like to go places. But I was just like, Connie, I have 10 minutes that I can before I have to get in my car literally and like not be on time for my next class. And on Thursdays, like 3 Thursdays, and I knew I only needed 10 minutes. I thought. I mean, here's the thing, some people will need longer. Um, I've done it with so many people like this in 10 minutes. This one sticks out. But a lot of people that and it's not a judgment at all because the idea of sitting and thinking of nothing is so foreign to some people, and I get that, and I've never forgotten to, like, stay like, remember what being a beginner like, beginners are my favorite demographic, kids and beginners, um, because they can have, like, a bad experience with a yoga class, and, like, never go back, you know what I mean? Um so meditation is it's not that it's similar because I think meditation is also our natural state. It's so much more accessible than any yoga pose or any philosophical teaching in yoga. Meditation is just simply sitting with the absence of the movements, call them thoughts, in the mind. So this girl Connie would sit there and she would just like I would see her with her eyes closed and she'd be like squinching her face, and I can't stop thinking, Ashley. I can't stop the thoughts. And I'd say, if you say so, no, now I need you to say it, Connie. And she's like, didn't get it. And I'm like, no, you have to say the thoughts won't stop if I say so, meaning Connie says so, right? Um, so I hope she figured out how to meditate. I did not have like proper time for I guess most people, but a lot of people I was able to sit down. You can access it's just very simply everything like take away everything that you know. Your name, your story, your history. It's everything and nothing. And I think it was Krishnamurti that says best described as indescribable. Hi, Wolfie. Chris Max in the house. You need to do some yoga. My hamstrings, hips, pelvis, knees are no bueno. If you say so. So that's a perfect example, guys. So instead of people come to me all the time, my shoulders are jacked, my back is jacked, da da da. How about, and it's so funny because I always try to communicate this with people like, what part of your body are you healing, or do we need to spend extra time or attention on? Uh, well, my knee's fucked up. Okay, your body hears that, my knee's healing, you know. So I would say, Chris, your hamstrings, hips, pelvis, and knees need attention. Why would you say they're not good? They're great. What have they done wrong? They're perfect. It's you, sir, that have not been on point with upkeep. Am I right or am I right? Okay, so you guys want to do a little meditation? Let's do it. I don't know if you can hear. I hope you can hear Aussie snoring. It's like the most calming noise. Okay. All right. So wherever you are, just let yourself get a little more comfortable. Try to sit up so that, ooh, that would have been not fun, but that's okay because it didn't happen. Okay, so try to be as comfortable as possible. You can be sitting up. If you want to lie down, you can. There's a whole myth in uh, meditate, whatever. Just forget everything you know, everything you've ever heard about meditation. Try to forget everything you know in general. If you feel safe and comfortable, close your eyes and just start to breathe differently. Allow your face to relax. If you want, you can inhale and release, exhale, ah. Make sure that doesn't fall off. We'll lose the sound again. And then notice any place, just take a quick but thorough scan of your physical body, your mental body, your emotional, your energy body. Breathe in and exhale anything you doesn't feel comfortable. Just let it go. 2 audible exhales. Make sure all the air goes out. 70% of toxins leak through the exhale. Now keep breathing deeper in and try to send the air to the belly. Notice if your shoulders raise when you're inhaling. The belly should get big. It feels counterintuitive for women. Do it anyway. Even let the side bodies get big and exhale. So you're making like a circle with your breath. And you're starting to notice that you're not really thinking so much. You're feeling relaxed. Breathe in, make the belly big. And breathe out, squeeze the belly in towards the spine, but gentle. Gentle, but for sure. Make sure there's no air out. We're going to do this 5 times. Inhale, make your belly as big as you can make it. Keep your shoulders as soft as you can. And exhale, all the air out, squeezing your belly in towards your spine. Okay. Let the brain waves settle down even more. Now count your inhales. Try to get to 4. So you'll inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, and send air to the belly and even the side bodies like the rib cage. And exhale 4, 3, 2, 1, like that. We're going to do that 5 times, okay? It's called segmented breathing. So just count the inhales and have the exhales match. Except if you're exhaling longer, which is actually good, make sure all the air is out. There's no exceptions there. Except when we're meditating, we're not thinking about it. Look at the finger. Just kidding. Okay. So we're going to inhale, belly big, count to 4 or 5, whatever you find. Exhale all the air out and count. If your body wants to do anything anatomically that's more comfortable, do it. So the breath comes in, the belly is big. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whatever it is, your face is relaxed, your mind is empty. Exhale. So empty the lungs. 2, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Continue, please. 3 more if you like. Notice any place on your face, anywhere else in your physical body and your mental body that you're holding on to tightness or tension. Notice the thoughts have slowed down and continue to increase focus on your breath, the quality of it, the count, the sound, making sure all the air is out, but more gentle. We're easing into not thinking about the breath. And I'm going to add, there's something called your third eye point. It's between and slightly above your eyebrows. And some call it your spiritual center. Descartes called it the seat of your consciousness. Um, Ajna chakra, your third eye is there. It's associated with the pineal gland. We're going to bring the inhale to the third eye point and draw an imaginary line with the breath, and exhale all the way down past the heart, send it love, and the belly comes in towards the spine. And we'll slowly move from forgetting about the breath because it's just a circle now that we've established. Just be inhale easy, third eye point. Exhale down through the heart center. You can experience this connection for yourself. You're just connecting the breath to 2 spiritual or energy centers, but inhaling third eye. And sometimes I like to think on the exhale, you exhale all the extra, extra mental activity, like mind energy, down to the center of the heart, and the heart can expand. So you can begin now inhaling third eye point and exhaling to the center of your heart. If you need to adjust yourself or you notice there's any way you could be more comfortable or more relaxed, do that. Let the places on your face relax. See if you can have no space on your face, maybe just a little smile, and you'll inhale third eye point. Feeling the belly oxygenated, all the organs happy with air. Exhaling all the toxins out. Drawing a line to the heart center. So third eye, inhale. Heart center, exhale. Don't bother with any activity in the mind. Just let it pass. Return to third eye, inhale. Heart center, exhale. Notice how deeply you've allowed yourself to relax. Give yourself permission to relax more, to be more focused on a line with the inhale of your breath to the third eye point. And if you feel a little tingly sensation there, it's totally normal. Just go with it. They call the Ajna chakra, the third eye chakra, the attention hungry chakra. It likes attention. And you exhale down to the heart chakra, center of the heart, and just feeling the circle of the breath and the elation that comes with the fewer and fewer and further between thoughts in the mind. You just simply let them pass back to the breath and the third eye, inhale, and the heart center, exhale. So from the third eye point, you're inhaling 2, and you're exhaling to the heart center, and you're relaxed even more and still. You can visualize a light between and slightly above your eyebrows, right at your third eye point. You can visualize that light pulsates and expands, and you can feel your face becomes warm and light. And if you want to focus on your innate aura, your innate illumination, you're welcome to dwell in it now. Breathe in, breathe out, and notice how easy it is to feel that your toes are warm, your legs are warm. There's an aura of golden white light that surrounds your entire body. And you can focus on it, and you can feel it even get stronger and warmer. Stay with inhale, third eye. Exhale, heart center. Stay with your mind empty and more empty with each exhale. And just allow the meditation to come to you. It's just the stillness and absence of the thoughts or the chatter in the mind. If you have any external distractions, you can simply let yourself know that they'll take you deeper into a relaxation and meditation. If my voice changing right now is doing that because my dog's moving, just allow it to take you deeper into your meditation. Where you're inhaling third eye, exhaling heart center, and you're surrounded by an aura of warm, golden, healing white light. So if you can stay here, I would encourage you stay here as long as you like, as long as you can. This heaven. Okay, I'm gonna go over now. I feel like I'm leaving a yoga room tiptoeing. I love you guys so much.